Hey folks, it's ET here. I'm going to show you how to embed a video in the sidebar of your WordPress blog. So first thing we're going to do is head to your dashboard inside of WordPress, and what we need to do is head to the widget section. So you go to the appearance menu item and you go to widgets, and the first thing you need to do is actually add a text widget item, and I'm going to put it directly under my subscribe to podcast thing here. And right now it's blank, so I'm going to put a title, YouTube videos. Okay, you don't have to put a title, it's up to you. Sometimes it actually looks better without a title, depending on the template. And now in the big area here that I highlighted, we need to paste some HTML code, which we're going to grab from YouTube. We're going to grab an embed. So I'm going to pick any random video, and I think I'll actually pick this Lotus Esprit here. And we're going to go to the share item and embed. So if you actually know the dimensions of your sidebar, the width of it at least, let me stop this real quick. If you know the width of your sidebar, you can do a custom thing, but if not, you're going to have to play it by ear. So what I recommend you do is just grab this one here. The smallest one, the 560 by 315. So the width 560 is definitely too wide. So we're gonna grab that anyways. And luckily it's an iframe that can be resized. So we'll copy the code and we're gonna paste it here in our widget. Then we'll hit save. And right now I can already tell it's gonna be too big. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at the blog and see how it looks. So refresh. And you'll notice that it's actually there, but it's way too big. So it looks like we're going to have to cut it in half at least. So what I'm going to do is go back to the widget here, and the width, it's 560. So we'll move it down to drop 200 from it, yeah? So I'll make it 360 by 115. And I'm kind of just playing by ear here. Then I'll go ahead and refresh and see what that looks like. So, it's a little bit oblong. I guess I should have paid attention to the sizing. And no worries, we can kind of mess with it. Bump that to 2. And we'll bump this to 300. Oops, not 300 by 215. Save that and kind of have a look at it. And refresh. We're getting closer, Actually, it looks like a decent size, but it doesn't quite fit into my thingamajiggy here, into my sidebar. So we'll hit back in there and do a little bit of a bump down to, whoa, what happened there? All right, let's go back into the widgets and YouTube videos, and we're gonna go to 290. I'm gonna go with. And I'll probably leave it, I'll bump it to 205. Like I said, I'm kind of playing with by ear. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to center it. So I'm going to put a center tag on there. Using a little old center. Yeah. So put your opening and your closing /CNTR. And you'll save. Because I want it to be exactly in the middle. We're going to refresh. And see what we have. Does it fit? Does it fit? Ah, it's close. It's close. Actually, let me take out that center tag real quick because it might be okay without being centered up. We'll save that. And go ahead and refresh. And what does it look like? We're close. We're close. We need a little bit smaller. Oh, go back to the widget. I'm just going to go to 250. 250. I'll put 200 there. And actually, once you find out the ideal size, you can actually put these numbers into YouTube, and it'll help you out. So let's go ahead and have a quick look. And what do we have? Does it work? Okay, so looks like Not bad, but if I center it up now, it'll be okay. Or if I bump up the width a little bit to 270. Let's try that. Let's try that. See how that looks. Oh, again, we're going to go refresh. And 270 looks kind of nice there. Looks kind of nice. It's not quite perfectly in the middle. So I might, because the first time you do this, you want to, I think you want to find out exactly what fits perfectly. After that, you can continue to use the same one. It'll be easy. There's none of this guessing game going on here, which we got going right now. And that kind of looks good right there. Does that look good? Do I dare go to 280? 280. Let's save that. And I think that'll actually do it. Yes, so for this template, 280 looks perfect. And I'm going to look at it and kind of see, do I like the aspect ratio, the 280 by 200. Yeah, it looks pretty darn good here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually go back to YouTube. And now that I know my width is 280, I'm going to grab another video. Let's grab this BMW one here. And I'll make sure I stop the recording. I'm in the plane, share. And I'm going to embed. And now that I know that it's 280, I'm going to go ahead and type in 280. And then it's going to keep the aspect ratio for me. Yeah? See, you notice in the code here, actually 280 by 172. So I'll go ahead and copy that code. And I'm going to put it here. And in order to have a little space, I'll put actually 2 breaks in it here. And then I'm going to paste the code and go ahead and save. And actually I might put a break at the end as well. Save. And let's just go ahead and see what this looks like real quick. Okay, yes, nice, nice. So it looks pretty darn good to me. And it gives the people a chance. And actually I might want to actually bump it up to match the other side of the video. I kind of like the 280 by 200. And there we go. Let's go ahead and make sure it's equal. Yeah, I actually like the way it looks like that. Let's see what it finally looks like. Yeah, I don't actually mind the way it's looking right now. Okay, so that's the end of the tutorial, and basically, you know, depending on the width of your sidebar, you can sometimes find out in the actual templates options the actual width of it, but this one here I actually didn't know, so I decided to kind of do the tutorial to kind of walk you through the steps that I would take. And once you actually know it, then you know you can make a mental note of it, or just look at the code or write it down or whatever. And from then on, you can actually include your videos. And lots of interesting things you can do with resizing of YouTube videos. You can put them down if your template has them on the bottom. You can put them on the bottom. You can make it any size you want. So it's really flexible with the new. Even the old way or the new way. With the new iframe, it's definitely a lot easier than it used to be digging into the code to find out. But anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.